what's up? Today we'll be making some delicious owl cookies. They're great for Halloween and they were my great granny's recipe. So I'm so excited to teach this recipe to you. Here I have 2 teaspoons baking powder and a half a teaspoon salt. And I have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So we're gonna sift it into a larger bowl. Now that we're done doing our dry ingredients, I've put it to the side. So we have 1.5 sticks of some soft butter. And we're going to put it into our mixer. Yeah, the butter's so soft it got stuck. That's sad, we don't want butter that is stuck. Alright, we're gonna add the other half. And we're gonna start by creaming this a little, and then we're gonna add our brown sugar. So, with your hands, up and start creaming. So now that, we're just gonna let that sit for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then we're gonna slowly add our packed brown sugar. So I have a cup of packed brown sugar. So now that we've added our brown sugar slowly, we're gonna wait until it's nicely creamed. Now that we've creamed our butter and our sugar, we are going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And 1 nice egg. Now that we've added our egg and vanilla, what we're going to do is we're going to combine these ingredients until they're well combined, and then we're going to gradually add our dry ingredients and make sure to get like a 1/3 cup or a 1/4 cup, because you don't want to pour it all in at once because it's just going to clump. So. Now that we are done mixing our dry ingredients, and it looks like a dough. Oh my god, that was funny. So we're going to unplug it just to make sure that our hands don't accidentally get smushed. We don't want that to happen. So we're gonna. The bowl doesn't want to come out. Well, if your bowl doesn't come out, make sure to ask your parent to help. Okay, I finally got it to undo, so let's take it out. Okay, there. So for our mixing, or I don't know what this is called. Let's just get all the dough out because there's a bunch. To get to that, I'm going to clean off my surface, because having little flour bits in your dough that isn't clean, or your surface just has dirt, make sure to clean that before you're touching all of your food onto that surface. Add 1/4 of a cup of cocoa powder, and make it unsweetened cocoa powder. So right here I have a 1/3 of the dough, and the other 2/3 are gonna rest over there. So I'm just gonna like flatten this a little more and add some cocoa powder, and then sort of knead it in, because you want that cocoa powder I don't know, just want it everywhere so it gets that nice chocolatey flavor. So I've floured my surface, and I've cut my my unchocolated, uncolored, let's just say basic dough part. And I'm just gonna roll it out to a 10x4. Okay, I'm done rolling. I'm getting chocolate everywhere, that's sad. But I'm going to grab half of my chocolate, and before I place it on, I'm gonna roll it into a log. Okay, one cooking tip. Make sure, if your dough is sticking so much, get like a little spatula, scrape, instead of ripping it. So, I'm going to make like a burrito around. Okay, then I'm gonna grab some tin foil or some foil to wrap it up and put it in the fridge for 2 to 4 hours. And don't forget about the other log because then it will be sad that a friend gets to be yummy cookies. You may be asking yourself, how did I get this log onto the tin foil? What I did was I aligned this here, basically like that, and then I rolled the log, because logs have to roll, onto the tin foil. And I want to give it a little space so I can go there, and then go there, and then flip it and roll it. And then you can refrigerate it for 2 to 4 hours, or if you need to do it for 24 hours. If your dough is more than 10 inches, make sure to cover it by getting another piece and wrapping it. Leave it overnight and do it after school because I have to get up early tomorrow and do school. Well, see you tomorrow. It's nice to see you guys again. I missed you last night. So, now that our burrito rolls, I don't know what they're called, have been refrigerating, what we really need are cashews because owls have noses, so we need the nose. But then if you have cashews, get right into this. So we're gonna cut 1/8 of an inch off. And it's okay if you see the edge, it's preferred if you don't. You're gonna get one, cut another, get your another one, and stick them together. Can you see this? So you're gonna give them a little stick. And then there. A cashew and stick it right in between for the owl's nose. That's so cool. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna finish cutting the next roll up by myself, and make sure you have a greased pan before placing them down. You have your cashew. Finally done. It took a very long time. I wanted to make sure you remembered grease your pan or use a soap pad. Right now I'm preheating my oven to 350, and we will get these in the oven. Okay, I'll see you in 8 to 10 minutes when our cookies are done baking. Okay, we gotta get these out of the oven. They smell so good. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see what I'm gonna do. And make sure to take these right off of the pans and put them on a drying rack. So here are a few of the cookies. You can decorate for optional and put little eyes in. So these are so great for Halloween if you decorate them, and they're so good anyway, and they're so tasty, and they're a great recipe. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and the most important thing,